Clip of the day.
Michael Moore has been in the news because of Flint, Michigan and the lead poisoning. But he, of course, was then asked, I think he was on with, I don't remember, was it Don Lemon? No. Anyway, he's asked about this. Now, Michael Moore did a pretty good job of explaining how it works and admitting that he is also a member of the Academy, although he only votes in the documentary series, which is the way it works.
You should explain this, that most people only vote in their subcategories.
Right. So there's about 1,600 actors in the actor category, including actors male and female and transgendered, whatever you want to be. And they can only vote for actors. But they all get to vote. You can vote. Well, Michael Moore explains it.
Yeah, I said I stand with Spike and Jada. This is wrong. Not just in terms of the Oscars, but really it's the industry. I mean, I just served a term recently on the Board of Governors a couple years ago.
So he is one of these old white dudes, because the Board of Governors is a more powerful body than just the individual categories. So he has a lot to say over his particular category, but also the entire Board of Governors admits people into the system.
At the Oscars and representing the documentary branch. And I know that amongst the Board of Governors and amongst the people that run the Academy, they are absolutely disgusted with this all-white nature that keeps happening every year.
So if they're all disgusted, yet they all are voting, isn't that a little creepy?
I think they're going to fix it. I think I and others who symbolically stand with Spike and Jada.
Well, what's there to fix? It's easy.
Will help this along. But it's the industry, Chris. It's an industry that's it's an industry that's so white and so male. And
the Academy too. I mean, demographically is incredible. Like the actual voters.
What? Did you say something?
Chris Hayes.
Chris Hayes, yeah.
That's it's an industry that's so white and so male.
And the Academy too. I mean,
now please pay attention. He's talking about the movie industry. These are the powerful people who move and shake with the Democrats. He's talking about the actual power of Hollywood, and he's saying they're white a-holes. I just want all Democrats to realize that's who your friends are.
Graphically is incredible. Like the actual voters.
Because they work in this industry. I mean, I can go to L.A. for 2 or 3 days. Let's say if I got to take some meetings for my next movie or whatever. They put me in a West Hollywood hotel. I can go to a meeting in Century City, a meeting in Burbank, a meeting in Santa Monica. 3 days later, I've not encountered a single African American in any position of any decision-making power or authority. It is stunning how segregated the town is, how the industry is. It's the General Motors of that town.
Right.
Yet you couldn't go to General Motors in Detroit and for 3 days at GM not encounter a black American who has some power there. Right. So it's a real problem that's got to get corrected within the industry itself. And as Spike said today, there needs to be real affirmative action with this with race, with gender.
All right, we need affirmative actions.
Yeah, that'll do.
That'll do it.
Before you go on.
This is typically how Democrats solve things, though. It's not fair. Well, we'll just, fuck voting. Who cares if anyone's good or not? We need to just put some, minorities up in the winning circle.
I agree, but since you brought Chris Hayes into the picture, I have to stop right now to stop the show.
Oh, hold on a second.
Because you notice you said right. I have a record. A new record. Chris Hayes saying right in his normal conversation 4 times in 5 seconds and setting the 25-second record with 6 rights. Let's play, Chris, and I will ring the bell.
Okay. Here, hold on.
Ready to go?
Yep.
Take 3 reps. We're good to go. 3, 2.
There's something too, right? If what you say is true, right? If this would be a huge risk, right? And that's clear to you, right? And here's this person who it's, frankly, in terms of the spectrum of American politics, would be something quite different. If Hillary Clinton can't beat that person in the primary, well, then she's not a very good political candidate anyway, right? I mean, from a pure electability standpoint, it's in some ways it sort of should cash out that way, whether Jonathan Chait nudges it that way or not, right?
6.
I'll give it to you. It's well deserved.
Clip of the day.
What a douche. And
right?
Right?
And but the 4 and 5 seconds was unbelievable.
That's dynamite. What a dick.
Right?
Look, right?
If you wake up with the blues, trying to fill your day with news, there's one thing you must remember: no agenda in the morning.
For a healthy, balanced news diet, try NoAgendaShow.com.